Peace, y'all. Welcome to Boss Code. I'm Casman360. I got my cousin Trauma over here with me.
You.
Yeah, right here we talking top 5 MCs.
See, my top 5 always changes. I mean, except for the first 2, it always, but this guy, because it's really hard to do a top 5. Because it's always going to change. Because you're always going to forget somebody, like, wait, no, him. Oh, what about him?
Yeah.
So I'll start. You want me to start?
Yeah. Start off, Trauma.
My top 5. Number 1, Sean Price. Number 2, how did I just forget? Oh, Styles P. 3, I'll go with Meth. Oh, wait, no, that's too high. 3, I'll go with Nas. 4, Jay-Z, because I just heard that rhyme he done DMX. And then 5, Big Pun.
5, Big Pun. All right. I'm going to go with AZ, Andre 3000, Jadakiss, Kool G Rap.
Oh. Who? That's 4.
No, AZ, Ghostface, Andre 3000, Jadakiss, Kool G Rap.
Oh, yeah. See? Yeah.
That's what I'm choosing today.
And everyone you chose, I was like, damn, I could use him too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always going to switch. I mean, that's why I really feel like my top 5 next week is going to probably be different.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do a top 5 next week.
Yeah.
Because it depends on what you hear and what video you watch. Makes you feel different every time it's brought up.
And before we get to the next topic, you got to definitely, I don't know, did you hear the DMX album?
No, I didn't hear it yet. Only song I heard so far was the one with Griselda.
Oh, my God.
And that was dope.
Dude, I heard the one with Jay, Nas, and DMX. Yo, Jay killed that shit. And
I ain't hear it yet, but you told me he killed it.
I don't even know if it's a shot at the Kardashians or a shot at Kanye, but the shit was fire.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like a Kardashian on the come up. Oh, just, he killed it. And Nas killed that one too. So did DMX. And then I heard the one with the locks.
Yeah. I gotta hear it, man. I gotta hear it. I got a copy.
My dog, yeah. Oh, that's fire. Yo, I would play it now, but I think that's my dog. Oh, whoa, stop. That's my dog. That's the name of the song. That shit is fire. That's a Rough Rider song.
I gotta hear that, Jordan. But I was gonna ask you, what you think about like people getting mad at other people's top 5? Do you think like your top 5 is your top 5, or there's just some people that don't deserve to even be in the top 5?
No, you can't see a lot of like when you see these shows and everything, and like, oh, you're crazy. That can't be a top 5. Or even if you're talking to your boys on the street and like, nah, look, that dude's whack. Top 5 is an opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. Everybody's taste in music. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna feel something differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel Ether killed Jay-Z.
I agree with you.
Even all his Super Ugly and The Takeover killed it.
Yeah.
But there are people like, no, Jay-Z is the best ever. He won that battle. They just
Right, it's gonna be like that.
Everybody has an opinion. It's gonna be different.
You're like, well, my top 5 next week. I didn't pick a West Coast rapper, but next week I might put a West Coast rapper in there, or 2 people from down south, depending on what I'm listening to the next 7 days.
That's true, because like down south, definitely Dungeon Family all day. J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole. I love UGK. I mean, I listen to UGK. Bun B. You know what I'm saying?
UGK, fuck Ghetto Boys.
But let me ask you this, Drama.
Yeah.
What if in somebody's top 5, they pick somebody that doesn't even write their own rhymes?
That's their opinion. See, we're from the era where you had to write your own rhymes.
That's right.
And you had to be unique. You weren't trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah.
Now everybody wants to sound like everybody else. I'm not saying there's not, like, what's his name, Lil Baby?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker can spit.
Yeah, Lil Baby's dope.
He got verses. He got bars. He can spit.
He's dope.
There's a lot of young dudes that are good, but there's a lot of them that just try and sound like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
And this is my personal opinion. I don't like Amigos.
Why you bring them up though?
I've never heard any Migos songs like, yo, that is hot. That's fire. That is hitting right now. That is banging. No, never.
Oh, so
I haven't heard anything Cardi B's done and like, I love this song. No.
So you saying the kids are trying to sound like Migos. So we have like 100
Everybody's
Migos.
trying to sound like Atlanta. It seems like when you listen to a New York station, well, now they're playing a lot of Pop Smoke and DMX. But before Pop Smoke passed, and DMX passed, and everything was down south. Everything. Or out west, not even. Everything was down south up here.
The only West they played was Kendrick.
Yeah.
They didn't play Schoolboy Q. They're not playing Schoolboy Q.
No, and he's nice. Yo, let me tell you something. That song, Collard Greens, is one of my favorite songs ever made.
I know.
Ever made. I'm like, yo, that song is insane.
Yeah, his albums are crazy. His beat selection is crazy. His flows, everything.
He's nice.
Yeah, he's nice, but they never play him.
They don't play him. Or when you listen to...
that's it. They'll play Kendrick, and that's it.
And it kind of bothers me that, like, New York dudes are doing trap music. Like fucking Panda Designer.
Yeah.
I heard some shit he did recently. I was like, oh, that's just fire. All right, he's off that. I'm doing that down south shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of New York dudes that like CJ from Staten Island.
Yeah.
I'm loving his shit. I like his shit. I heard some other shit. I was like, whoa, all right. Mm-hmm. It's not a one-hit type of thing. Yeah. He's not pulling like King Just. All right. And then New York, like, there's so many rappers out here that are fucking fire, young and old, that they're just not playing it out here.
Yeah, they're not getting the burn they deserve.
And there's another thing people need to understand, because when you listen to Nas and the Jay-Z on DMX's album, or even DMX on his album, everybody thinks, oh, you're old, so once you hit a certain age, you can't rap no more. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I'm still the same dude I was before.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they say, it's a young man's game. Mm-hmm. At this point in time, because I was watching Drink Champs, and what's his name? Rosenberg was talking. Yeah, he's the guest, and he's like, "Yo, why?" And he said this, and he's 100% true, 100% right. Why is like Billy Joel, 72 years old? Mm-hmm. He had a residency at Madison Square Garden. Mm-hmm. You don't do residencies anywhere outside of Los Angeles, outside of Las Vegas. He had a residency in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
And his catalog was insane. And he has music from like the 70s to the 90s. 20 years of hits.
Right.
And when he got to like 88, nobody was like, he's washed up.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Rolling Stones, they started in the 60s. They still can go out and pack stadiums.
Still.
They say, you're like 20, you're done. No. But in hip hop, it's like, no, you're done. Yo, there's so many rappers still spitting that got bars. What's the name? That's Sonic.
Daddy-O?
Daddy-O. I heard some shit he did last year, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, the shit was dope, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Lord Finesse.
Yeah.
Fucking, there's a lot of dudes that are like, they're washing. No, they're not. They got bars.
Yeah, they got bars. They're making some dope shit, man.
Good music. The Lox. The Lox is still putting out albums that are fire.
So why in the hip hop culture they just discard the legends? Why did we do that?
Did that?
Huh?
Because we did that.
I like when I was a kid, I thought the rappers in the 80s was giving props to George Clinton.
No, they were hating on them.
The Parliament.
They were hating on them. Just like the rappers that are our age were hating on certain rappers that were in hip hop, like dudes doing that. We were hating on them. Like, man, you can't even spit a bar. But there were certain ones they wouldn't fuck with. You wouldn't fuck with LL. You wouldn't fuck with Rakim. You wouldn't fuck with Big Daddy Kane.
Slick Rick.
Yeah. Because you know they had bars. Even not Marley Marl. I don't say Marley Marl. Melly Mel. You weren't fucking with Melly Mel.
Yeah.
Melly Mel was trying to battle KRS-One.
Ice Cube.
KRS-One will battle you right now.
Still, right? He's still on the battle and shit. Word.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah, they do it
they
right
had some
there.
shit on YouTube. He's just battling some dude on the street.
Yeah.
Because dude said, I could battle you. And he mopped him up.
Yeah.
He'll battle anybody because he's about that life. He's hip hop.
Chris is always ready. He's always ready.
And there's a lot of rappers that got put to the side because they didn't blow up mainstream.
But they was dope.
That's not what rap is.
Yeah, but they was dope though.
Rap is.
Yeah. It's almost like it got to the point where if you can't cross over, before they used to get on you if you crossed over, right? Like you had to keep it real. But then it got to the point where if you're not able to cross over, then we got to get rid of you. You see how it switched?
Oh, you got to be underground.
Yeah.
You got to be underground. You got to be on Stretch and Barbito and, you know what I'm saying? You got mixtapes.
Yeah.
Like Fabulous. He's royalty. He's hip-hop royalty.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that song, I think you really something special. What's that song? Both of our names have Jackson and
Into You, I think it's called Into You. So Into You.
Into You. Other than that, what song do you hear of Fabulous on the radio all the time? Mainstream. I'm not talking about when somebody's doing the mix and they start playing his other shit. Because he has other shit.
Yeah, like
but Into You is the thing they play the most.
Yeah, they play that the most, yeah.
And he has a lot of fire shit. But...
Yeah, all the soul tapes are fire.
Yep.
Every song on the soul tapes is fire. And all the mixtapes he did with Jada.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff with Jada.
Freddie versus Jason.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's dope shit. But here in New York, we don't hear that though.
No. They hear it in Europe. They hear it in Japan. And they're feeling it and loving it.
Yeah,
but in New York, we don't hear it because the DJs are like, no, they want to go with what's good. We want to go with what everybody's listening to now.
Well, everybody's listening to it.
They're listening to it now because you're pushing it.
Because you're pushing it, word.
You're pushing it. That's why I listen.
That's what they listen to, word. Depends on what you push. That's why I wish here in New York, I wish like whatever DJ's on the radio, I wish he could play what he wants to play.
Only one you know, underground radio. There's still underground radio stations.
Yeah.
Oh, my man, SI Bars. Check him out. I'm giving him a promo. He don't even know I'm doing it. My man, SI Bars.
Mm-hmm.
Just look him up. Look him up on all social media platforms. He plays real shit all the time. He is not playing that commercial shit. He's playing Staten Island dudes that are rapping, Brooklyn dudes, Queens, all that. SI Bars. Check him out.
All right. So what do you think the state of hip hop is right now?
Commercial. It's pop. It's not HIPHOP. It's HIPPOP.
Mm-hmm.
It's pop now.
Yeah.
Like, think about this. Remember this. Red Alert. Shout it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go on Video Music Box. You want to give a shout out? Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Peanut, Locked Up in Rikers, and shout outs, right? Now, you're talking a new shout out. We'd like to give a shout out to. It just moved into the culture. They blended it in.
Goes right into the pop culture. Yeah.
Now it's part of the pop culture. Shout out is part of that.
Yeah.
Like,
So anything cool that we loved could just be taken, basically, right? Turned into something else.
It always has been.
It's always like that.
See, I don't know. I'm gonna say this right now, and it might not be popular opinion, but I don't like when Lord Jamar said Eminem is a guest in hip hop. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that.
All. Because there are plenty of white people who were an intricate part of hip hop.
Before him.
Rick Rubin, Drew Ha. There's people who are intricate parts of hip hop that were involved in hip hop way before any white people were saying fresh, man. Before Vanilla Ice, before your G-Eazy's.
Yeah.
There were people that were in the beginning of hip hop that loved the music and weren't trying to exploit nobody. They just loved the music. Now, I mean, there are a lot of MCs that are just trash. And they just rap just to rap. White, black, and every other color.
There's always been garbage MCs. There was always some.
Yeah, but now the garbage MCs are on top of the charts.
On top of the charts, right? Yeah.
They're doing that, and then shit is trash. There's this song by these trash ass niggas. They're trash. And they're talking about doing codeine and but the actual before I listened to it, I just heard it. And I was like, oh, that shit's fire.
Mm-hmm.
I like the melody. And then I actually listened to what they said, and I'm like, oh, this is trash. They're not saying nothing.
Yeah, saying nothing.
That's what it is now, melody.
That's it.
And it's like, but you're not saying nothing.
Well, remember back in the days how all the dope MCs, like Run or whatever, they'll be talking about the sucker MC. Like you didn't want to be the sucker MC. Now it's like the sucker MC.
Everybody's the sucker MC. The sucker MC is the top one.
It's like it's Swiss. I just remember that as a kid, like, nah, you don't want to be a sucker MC. You don't want to be corny, be a biter, or trying to be like somebody else.
You don't want to bite rhymes. You don't want to be. You want to be yourself.
Yeah.
That's how hip hop started. You realize in Manhattan when hip hop was coming up and we actually started doing clubs, it was hip hop, house music, and punk music. They all played in the same areas. That's why Blondie did a lot of rap.
Rapture. Yeah, she did Rapture, yeah.
She did Rapture. She did another one too. Because she hung out with the rap dudes.
Yeah.
And the rap dudes hung out with the punk dudes. And because they all were the subculture. And they all hung out in the same areas. They remember back in the days, they all wore like leather and
yeah.
and fucking tight jeans and fucking the earrings with the feathers. And
Yeah. Flashing.
they hung out. They hung out with the punk rock. Everybody hung out house.
Yeah.
It's all pretty much hung out at the bottom.
They were so
blowing up.
I never thought about it like that.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
What happened to rock and roll?
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. Rock and roll is gone.
Rock and roll is gone. Black people started rock and roll.
And the rock that I hear now.
They grabbed it. They went to heavy metal. Now it's gone. It's pop music now.
Yeah, the rock that I hear now, it sounds more like pop and like real safe. You know what I mean?
It is pop music. Yeah. Remember, was it Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
When we were young, Guns N' Roses, that was metal or rock. There was rock, actual rock.
Yeah.
Now it's just it's pop. And hip hop is heading that way. Only problem is you're always going to have real hip hop people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to have people in their neighborhood that do hip hop their way. Because it's from us.
That's funny, Gus. But how do you think the underground, there's a lot of people in the underground that's dope and making money. But how do you think that they could become more popular while they're talented and they're making money, though?
If they can make money and not be on the top billboards, because that's all trash. If they can make money and get their music out and make the people feel it, stay where you're at. Don't go to the major labels, because the labels suck. And now with the way music is being heard, music is being put out, they're rushing to find out how to keep in business. Because think about it. Why do I need to put my shit on the radio? I can throw it on SoundCloud. I can throw it on YouTube. I can throw it on this. I can throw it on that.
Yeah.
I can put my music out and don't even have to fuck with a label and make my money myself.
Yeah, that's true. Do everything online.
And with all the programs, you can make your own beats. You have somebody make beats, and you can make money without having to deal with ARs, with ads, and all. You can do it yourself.
I think that, like, most people, especially the young people, I think they want to sign to the major label because the major label's going to get you on the radio quick because they have the money to do it, the resources to do it, and they're going to give you a dope video. So you're going to be on the radio and have a dope video that you didn't have to pay for. Well, you do pay for it, but you know.
Yeah, but listen, you're on the radio.
They want it real quick. That's what I'm saying. They want it quick.
There's a lot of people who are doing it before radio.
Before radio.
Radio don't mean you made it. You can do it just without that. Look at Chance the Rapper.
No, I mean, these kids are still signing because that's what they want. They want to be on the radio.
They're seeing the money.
They want to get on the radio. They want that video, all of that.
And you know what's funny is the older rappers tell them, make sure you get your masters, get this, get that.
Yeah.
So now they know how to do it.
Yeah, they're doing it.
And when you get your masters and all that and royalties and it's coming back to you, the labels are losing money. Because all that money they were taking for themselves because they give you a shitty deal.
Yeah, everybody had like a shitty deal.
So now people have knowledge.
I'm glad like the new generation can make more money than anybody else made and have more control. It should be like
I'm glad they can make money, but I'm not glad that they're not keeping the integrity of the music.
Yeah, I think the major problem is there's no balance. I think there's a lot of dope artists that we're not gonna hear, you know, on the radio. They're not gonna get nominated for a Grammy.
Let me throw this out to you right now. Look at this. What's her name? Young M.A.
Mm-hmm.
She had that first single. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was fire.
Mm-hmm.
She had the second single. What was it? Heffany? I forgot what the second single was. Fire. But it got no record play. This is at the end of that. And I heard a lot of people say, oh, because she wouldn't pay up or something like that or whatever. The point is, she should have been grinding somewhere else then.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, let me put this over here, maybe somebody here or there. I'm sure she's still, because she got bars.
Yeah, she got bars. Yeah.
And unlike America, overseas they love bars. There's dudes doing SoundCloud, and then they move up to whatever other platform, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, putting their shit out. They're doing tours in Japan and Europe and going places, doing tours and making money.
Mm.
And they're not even on the label. They're not on the radio.
Right.
But they build their fans up. MF Doom had mad fans. How many MF Doom songs was on Hot 97?
Only after he died.
Before, how many?
Before, no. But after he died, that's when I first heard the MF Doom song on the radio. Was after he died.
Yup. 105.1. How many were on 105.1? Peach Fuzz? That's about it.
Yeah, it's probably just Peach Fuzz. That's the only thing.
That's crazy. And he was ill.
Same thing with Sean Price, though.
Sean Price, ill. He wasn't playing on nothing. He played on, Rosenberg played him on the late night joint.
But
he wasn't playing on Main
about when the
Street.
sun's up?
He died, they were playing him crazy.
Yeah, but what about when the sun's up? Like, we never hear, nothing real. We won't hear Sean Price, and it's not late night.
No.
1, 2 in the morning, yeah, we're going to hear him, but we ain't hear him when it's early.
And he has insane songs that were crazy.
All his songs is dope, man. Solo shit. Group projects, too.
Like, they're doing How High 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did How High 2, and Redman and Meth aren't even in it. What's his name? Lil Yachty. Nigga with the pink hair and some other nigga. Yeah. And that shit bombed. So now they want to do How High 3 and have them in it. And Red in it.
Yeah.
You should never did How High 2. Lil Yachty's trash.
He was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
He's trash. He always was. He had nothing hot. He's like Soulja Boy without nothing. He came out and did nothing. Yo, every interview, everything, he's like, oh, Nas, I don't know what fuck Nas is. I didn't listen to Nas. Like, Lil Yachty is trash. Listen to something he did. It's trash. Soulja Boy is better. Bow Wow is better than Lil Yachty.
Yeah, I don't really know no Lil Yachty songs, so I can't.
I actually tried to listen to one. I wanted to fucking kill myself. He's trash.
Oh, shit, guys.
Trash. And then you got, there's so many of them. There's just like little this, little that, little, and they are trash. But there's so many that are good, but they're getting mixed in with it because they're saying, oh, yeah, they're like them. Mm. I'm not going to talk about Meg Thee Stallion because I don't really know her shit. I've listened. I can't really listen to her shit because it all sounds like trash. So I don't really listen to it. But I've heard people say, no, she got lyrics. So I just don't listen to it because I don't like it. I don't like her voice. I don't know what it is. I just don't like her. But Cardi B, this bitch is doing movies now. She never wrote a fucking rhyme.
Oh, shit. That's how it goes, though. That's how it goes. You do your music and then
and she's trash.
Go to the movie thing. That's why I asked you, do you have to write? That's why I said, if somebody has an artist in their top 5 and they don't even write their own stuff, are they really supposed to be there? Like you said, it's your opinion. Like it's
your opinion. My opinion.
It's everybody's opinion, but you're choosing somebody that never even wrote the songs you like.
Nope.
They probably didn't.
My opinion.
And they didn't write it.
Nope. Didn't write it.
Didn't make the beat. Didn't write it. Didn't mix it. Didn't master it.
But you know what?
I'm just asking questions.
There's other rappers that had ghostwriters, and they blew up. Mm-hmm. And then you got to question, well, what did you write that I actually like? Well, who wrote this? I want to follow them. You know what I mean? Like look at Drake. Drake had ghostwriters.
Yeah, he had ghostwriters.
And Drake be talking some gangster shit, but this motherfucker, hello, how are you? That's how he speaks. Like, come on, man. Like, he talks that street shit, and I'm like, you're not street.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do what you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Like, don't portray like you're hard when you're not.
When you're doing songs like that, like, he's always just gonna play on the radio. He probably plays all around the world. Like,
he was named Artist of the Decade.
Who named him that?
Weeks ago.
Rolling Stone? Like Rolling Stone?
Grammys or something?
Oh, Grammys.
Oh, Rolling Stone or something. I don't know.
I don't watch Grammys.
He got an award for Artist of the Decade. Artist, not rapper.
Out of everybody.
Yeah. Rihanna, Beyonce, everybody. Artist of the Decade. And I'm like, I get it, because I'm not even going to front. I listen to Drake songs. I'm not gonna front. I'll be like cooking something on the grill, and his song come on. Oh shit, that's my shit right there.
He got good songs. He do. He got good songs.
The beats go good, and I like it. But it's not like I'm like, yo, he's my favorite rapper. No, never. Oh.
Yeah, he's not my favorite. Yeah.
When somebody says Drake's my favorite rapper, I'm like, we cannot talk about music.
Talk about music, right?
Oh yeah, I love Drake. Oh, you ever listen to? No, I don't want to hear any any observations. I don't want to hear any, suggestions. No, I want none of that because
That's why I asked you earlier, is there somebody that a person could pick? And it's like, why do you have that person in your list? Like
Drake, definitely. Drake, definitely. Drake.
Not for number one. Not for number one spot, you're saying.
Top 5. Drake, Cardi B, Lil Yachty. What's the dude with the rainbow hair? The rat nigga?
6ix9ine.
Oh, 6ix9ine, Tekashi. Fuck him. You can't have these people in your top 5. They're trash.
There's people who do though, because that's a fact.
Yeah, because they grew up with trash.
They listen to the radio all day long, same songs over and over. I don't know how anybody can listen to the radio all day long. It's the same songs over and over. I can't.
I listen to podcasts now because I don't want to drive to work and listen to trash they're playing.
And get a little. And it's not even. Right?
I listen to everything. I go through the channels. I'll listen to Z100. I'll listen to 105. I'll listen to 97, 103.5. Trash is trash. You gotta turn the channel. I just can't. Some people I can't. Like the baby. I like his shit.
I like the baby, Little Baby, and the baby.
I like Little Baby and the baby. I like this shit. Fabio. I like Fabio.
I don't know.
But you know what? I loved Pop Smoke before he died.
Yeah.
Shit. Now I can't take it.
I told you the other day, I figured this. Pop Smoke's gonna blow up. Smurder's gonna come back home with can't remember his name.
Smurder did some shit with the fuck was it, Buster? I think it's Buster. Oh man, Smurder's album is gonna be fire.
Yeah, I thought all 3 of them was gonna be on and just blowing up and doing it for New York.
Well, Casanova's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
I don't think he's coming back. He got mad charges.
You got mad charges?
Mad charges. They denied his bail in January. And they got mad charges, racketeering, all that shit. And the gun, I don't know. We'll see. But he wasn't popping enough to get that money up. To get the fuck off it. I don't think he's getting out.
I see what you're saying.
Because he was popping, but he was popping enough. His money wasn't up enough. He wasn't doing Tekashi numbers.
Remember they're sitting there like on Vlad, listening to him talk about being locked up. Now he's locked up again.
See, I don't fuck with Vlad. I know this. I've been watching. I used to watch those videos all the time.
You think
I
he's
watched one today with Dragon just because of DMX. And I was like, ugh, I just can't stomach Vlad.
Yeah, it's hard to watch his interviews now.
Yeah, because I already know, like, yeah, piece of shit. But that's another thing with the industry. A lot of dudes fuck with pieces of shit. Seriously. Nori fucks with pieces of shit so crazy. It's like, wow, really?
What did Q-Tip say? He said record company people are shady.
Yeah, record company people are shady. Yeah. And that's why when Nori always, if you watch Drink Champs, Nori always says, oh, I'm fucking with the labels all day. I was like, yeah.
He does say that?
He always does.
Oh, when they talk about independent signing?
Independent or label. And a lot of people be independent all day. Oh, nah, I fuck with the labels. Yeah, you fuck with the labels.
But do you think it's because it's less work if you have a label? If it's independent,
it's less work and he wants that money. So you sell your soul, just, you know what I mean?
I see.
Like,
some people don't care that they have to work harder. They want to like be in control.
Because they know what they have to do. Like, yo, no, I don't want them owning all my shit. Mm-hmm. Most people, like, especially when you're in entertainment, you want to own your own shit.
That's the best.
You want to be your own boss. You don't want to have to hear somebody say, no, we don't have the budget for that. Or I'm shelving you. You get shelved for like 3 years. Like,
that sucks. They sign one new artist and that artist just takes your spot for 2 years.
Yeah.
You want a back burner because they found somebody new.
Yep. And you had hits for all this time.
Yeah.
No. You're back there. Jay-Z did it to DMX.
What do you mean he did it to DMX?
He shelved DMX shit.
Oh, when he was the president of Def Jam. Yep. Oh, yes, I keep forgetting he was.
And then his shit came out.
Right.
He shelved DMX shit, then his shit came out. Jay-Z shit came out.
Yeah, I think I saw an interview on that right there. He was the only artist though, right? Who else was there? Like LL was there or Meth Red?
There's a lot of people there.
Everybody was still there, right? And coming out with
what Dipset was there.
Def Jam was probably the best label. I think they're probably the best label.
You know what? There are no good labels.
Yeah.
If you even think about it, you hear so many horror stories from Def Jam.
Yeah, about how they got paid.
Horror stories from every label. Actually, you know what? Well, because they weren't really a label, but Rough Riders. Yeah, Rough Riders seemed like the only one that
took care of their artists.
Took care of everybody. They still take care of everybody.
Yeah. So it's like whoever gets the least amount of complaints in public, right? It was the best.
Yeah. Cash Money definitely the worst.
But when it comes to talent, I think Def Jam wins when having the most.
Def Jam was the first. When you think about it, this is the first hip hop.
Yeah, it was like the first hip hop label. Major label. Yeah.
Major hip hop label. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an empire. Def Jam was what that Slick Rick,
Run DMC,
Cool J, Run DMC, Meth Red. Shit, I can go for days with them.
Yeah, they're everybody.
Onyx. They had everybody.
They got Nas later, but I think he signed with Columbia at first.
No, not signed with Columbia.
Yeah, signed with Columbia. Then later on, he went to Def Jam. Yeah.
He did? What album was that?
I can't remember what album, but I think he went to Def Jam. They call it like partnering with Def Jam. Because Jay-Z said you don't sign Nas, you partner with him and do business.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because Jay-Z, I don't know about that.
Man, I think Jay-Z was there when it happened.
What?
Yeah.
After Ether?
Yeah, do you know they get along now, right? Yeah.
I know they get along now, but at that time they weren't.
I'm sure Nas signed to Def Jam.
Just before Rock Boys, I thought they just started getting together. Remember Rock Boys in the house tonight?
I would have to look that up, you know.
I would too, because I don't think they got along before that.
Let me see.
Because Rock Boys is like 2008. So you figure what, 2007 they squashed it, I think? He brought him out on Summer Jam. That's when they squashed it.
Oh, when he had the army suit on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the army suit on. I remember that.
Oh, now you bugging me out. I'm like, wait, what?
I know. I mean, Life is Good, and the Nigga album is popping up
On Def Jam.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't even know that. I wouldn't think that would happen. It's the industry.
Yeah.
But you know what? I just don't like Jay-Z.
You never did, right?
Yeah,
I never thought he was the best. I didn't understand why people thought he was the best. He could rhyme, but I just always thought
let me tell you
was
something.
better.
The greatest, the best hip hop show I've seen, and I've seen a lot. I've seen the Fugees live. I've seen Boot Camp live. I've seen Wu live. I've seen so many groups live. The greatest show I've ever seen was Jay-Z.
Well, he was
with Original Flavor.
Yeah, with Original Flavor, right? He was by himself.
Me, Lou, and I think Strange was there, and he killed it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, wow, who's it? We call him Jazzy. Jazzy's sick, yo. That dude is sick. He's sick, yo. He's crazy. And then like a year later, he came out with Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents, yeah.
I was like, oh, I like this song.
Yeah, that was a dope song.
And he just went up. But like I told you, I think we said this last time. As far as Jay-Z Nas, Jay-Z owns none of Nas's catalog. Nas owns Jay-Z's catalog.
Oh yeah, you said that to me. You mentioned that to me before.
Dead Presidents. He sampled his stuff. He had to clear it. Nas gets paid for that.
Yeah, but that's why I think Searchlight Publishing gets paid for it. That's why.
No.
Actually, I'm not saying it's fact. I asked you about that. I thought it was Search.
No. Nas gets paid for that. Because if Search was lying, Nas would be like, whoa, I don't get paid for that shit.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, you think he's going to sit there and go, no, I get paid for it? No, he's going to say, yo, I didn't get paid for that.
I don't know if Search is lying or not. I don't know.
I trust none of them motherfuckers.
Because the industry, right? Because the industry people.
All the industry dudes, I just don't fuck with.
You don't fuck with the industry people, right? Oh, man.
Boot Camp, I fuck with all day. Why are they going to lie?
That's a different kind of organization.
Exactly.
That's like an underground movement. Like they're underground movement.
I didn't even know what's the name. You know they had Young Ma was on their label?
Nah, I never heard that.
When she came out, ooh,
yeah,
that was under Boot Camp.
Nah, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
I didn't know that either till today.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? Are you serious?
But she owns the song though, right? Like
Drew I's not a dick.
Yeah, Drew doesn't like just own it, right?
You don't screw people over.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like everything P got went to his family.
Yeah.
His family gets everything.
It's crazy.
And
P, man. Damn.
Which is crazy, yeah. He's one of the best ever to do it.
Yeah, man. So right here we got Bars Code. First episode right here. I'm Casman 360. I got my cousin Trauma here talking lyrics and other elements of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
We went a little too long. Sorry.
Yeah. So peace. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, like, comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave your opinion about our topics or whatever. Peace.
And share. And please Stop listening to that trash ass garbage. Cardi B is trash.